I thank you for coming back to the table. We are talking about sugar, why we crave it, and how too much of it can cause all kinds of problems, including type 2 diabetes. So here to break down the science behind sugar addiction and teach us how to really balance our diets is health and wellness coach Gail Downing. Got a lot of great information from her so far. And joining the conversation now is entrepreneur ArDenay Garner. ArDenay realized she was addicted to sugar about 5 years ago. Went cold turkey for a minute, but admits she still struggles to fight off sweets, especially when it comes to sugary drinks. Welcome to the show, ArDenay.
Thanks for having me.
Tell me more about your addiction, right? You call this a sugar addiction.
I do. I call it a sugar addiction because when I'm stressed, I crave sugar.
Yeah.
And it's juice, the sugary beverages. Like, I experience a high. I'll get upset, frustrated. I'm like, I need juice. I'll drink the juice, and literally I'm like,
I understand.
like a drug.
Yeah, I get it. And is that something that you started as a teen or more in adulthood?
I want to say it's something I noticed more in adulthood because, you know, as mothers, entrepreneurs, the stress of life becomes more intense.
Yeah.
And so I was realizing that it was the sugary beverages that was soothing the stress for me, whether it be anxiety or just frustration or irritation. It really was the sugary beverages.
I see you nodding your head on that word soothing, Gail, because it really is what it feels like. But the truth is, it's your mind playing tricks on you, right? Yeah. I want to talk about your decision to cut sugar cold turkey for a few months. Tell me more.
Well, it wasn't necessarily my decision. It was the doctor. My doctor said, I need you to lose 9 pounds. And I'm
9?
I'm offended. I'm like, what is she saying? 9 pounds? And then she said, if you lost more, that would be even better. So I said, okay. I took it seriously. And I realized that when I drink the juice, I'm bloated. It's like I retain a lot of water. So I said, well, let me start with giving up juice first. And I did that for at least 3 to 4 months, and my stomach flattened. I had more energy.
Yeah.
But then I also went to eating more pastries.
Oh, so is that what we do? Like we'll replace what? That feels so normal to me. I don't see the problem there, but obviously.
That's a dopamine. So I gave it one thing, let me add something else in, you know, because it's still sugar. You know, now the difference between, did you notice when you drank the juice, it was quicker than when you ate the pastry? It took a little bit longer, and it might have been even a little bit more sustained with the pastry than it would with the juice. The juice will go faster through your blood system, where the pastry takes a little bit longer. So you get that high, and it may stay up there a little bit longer, but eventually you come off of it.
I did notice that. I didn't know why that was, but I did notice that.
Yeah.
So, ArDenay, how long did that last?
It lasted.
I understand you went on a vacation, and
so this year, I was sugar-free from January through April when I went to Dubai. And in Dubai, I had to experiment their juice.
yeah, it's Dubai. You got to experiment with everything, right? Understood.
So that was April. So I was about 4 months, 3.5 months clean.
Okay.
And then I drank juice.
Wow, I think it's so interesting that you describe it as clean, as if, okay, Dubai, a dress,
okay,
we see you. We see you got it in. I love it. I want to look at this from a different approach. And Gail, I know that you agreed to do this thing called What the Health with us, but I wanted you to be a part of this too. Just a quick true or false. Your expertise and your just experience, what you think the answer may be. Okay. So true or false, all sugar is the same?
False.
False. What would you say?
False.
False. Okay. So quickly.
Yeah, real quickly.
Because it's not all bad. It's
Right,
not
it's
always
not all
bad.
but we have natural sugars, and then we have those that have been refined. So the refined sugars, anything that's been processed, that means our body has to work harder to use it and also harder to get rid of it.
Understood.
Easy point.
Juice is healthier than soda.
False. False.
But I will say this, you will be surprised how much added sugar can be to some juices. So read the labels.
Sugar-free items are healthier than the regular products.
Not necessarily. And if you're diabetic, yes.
Okay.
But you also have to watch out for the other ingredients because sometimes it can have way too much sodium.
Oh, so then there's the other issue.
Right.
Okay.
And just remember that most diabetics are also hypertensive, 1 in 3.
Oh, that's important to note there. Men and women should eat the same amount of sugar a day, or can eat the same amount without.
Okay, they can't eat the
that
same
eyebrow's
amount.
going, Gail.
They can't eat the same amount. But women need less. And let me tell you why. Because our natural biome requires less, especially in our private region.
Yeah, you said that this can
yes.
actually impact.
Yes, what sugar
Our
can do
health.
can feed yeast. So if you're a woman that's prone to yeast infections, and I can say that, if you eat sugar, and I was one of those, until this all broke, I had no idea why I was having so many yeast infections. It was the sugar.
Interesting.
It was the sugar.
Wow. Okay, we're going to pause right there. There are a few more that I want to try to get to after the break. But listen, we're not going to spend all this time talking about the problems without bringing you some solutions.
That's
so
right.
Gail is going to show us some low sugar recipes. And ArDenay and I are going to taste and see, can we taste the difference? And why it's important to kind of get used to the difference if you can't taste it, right?
Yes.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I really want to for season 3 of Portia. It's because of loyal viewers like you that we keep getting to share this daily dose of positivity all across the country. So just a reminder, I still need you to like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and tell your friends. You can catch us now in Orlando, in San Francisco, in Atlanta, and all across the country on Fox Soul. Tell your friends. We'll see you soon on Portia.